Hello everybody, welcome to the Saber class. First we'll practice. Okay, let's see what my limits are. Okay, so we'll start. Prepare. Opening. 7 stars. Ride the tiger. Receive the saber. Push. Take the saber in your right hand. Stand up. Close and step. Push forward into the side. Bring it in close to your ribs. Push out. Then turn left and drop the tip. Big circle and step to the corner and push. Okay. I just fit in there. All right. Maybe I'll do it facing you. Prepare. Okay. Who's that? Somebody's running around still. Oh, it's Judy.
Okay. Sorry, that's me. I'm trying to get my sound up. I just can't hear.
All right, prepare. Opening. 7 stars. Step back, ride the tiger. Take the saber. Push. Stand up. Step. Push to the side. Bring it in next to you. Thrust out. Turn left, big circle. Turn right, step. Push. Okay. Now let's see who's new to this. Alan's done this. Everybody's done it so far, right? This is a review for everybody. Oh, just Susan. Okay, Susan. You have it, Susan? You got it?
Yeah, last week, so that's as far as I got.
Yeah, that's as far as we got.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do it again. Here comes Nancy. She's going to help. All right, so prepare. Opening. 7 stars. Step back, ride the tiger. Take the saber. Push. Stand up. Step. Push to the side. Thrust. Turn left, big circle. Push. Okay? All right, let me watch you do it. Okay, prepare. Opening. 7 stars. Ride the tiger. Take the saber. And push. Okay, stand up. Okay, sit and step. Push the saber forward into the side. And bring it back a step. Thrust. Turn left, big circle. Big circle. And turn and step to the corner, right corner. Step to the right corner. Susan, to your right more.
I'm going
Susan.
to.
Is everybody stuck? Everybody stuck? Okay. All right, Susan. So would you do the
Okay.
big circle, turn left. Don't step. Oops. Yes. Don't step.
Hang on now. Which?
Straight direction. To the straight direction and push. You need to step to the right corner and push.
Okay.
Yes. Now maybe the video froze and maybe you did that. And I
think I did. I hesitated But
Okay,
yeah,
well, everybody, my internet must have froze at that point. So I noticed everybody was stuck then. So, but okay, okay, one more time. Let me see. Okay, opening 7 stars. Ride the tiger. Take the saber and push. Stand up and sit down and arms together. Sit down and push to the side, forward and to the side, and thrust. Big circle. Turn left and turn right to the corner, to the right corner more, to the right corner.
I think that's your video. I mean, I'm going.
Oh, okay. Maybe you're right. Let me see it. Let me see this part again. So from thrusting, from the thrust.
Yeah.
Okay. Big circle, turn left, and then turn right and step to the corner. Corner, push. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that is right. You're right. What it is everybody's, you're seeing just me, maybe everybody is doing it into a different angle. And so then I'm looking, and she's doing it different than the people next to her. And I was like, wait, what's wrong? But, okay. I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's one thing I want you to remember. This is the hard part from last week. When you do your circle, I'll just do it without turning. You circle up and then down. When you go up, touch your wrist, touch near your wrist, your hand, okay? Come down together. Then pull the handle. Keep your left hand down. Yes, and see it's in the tiger's mouth and across your palm. And then push forward. Okay? So that's how we connect to the sword, the saber. Don't swing up and then try to get on the saber, okay, when it's up or while it's coming down. Bring it together, 2 hands together basically, okay? Come down together. Then pull the saber up. Yes, and push. And make sure you go down first, all the way down, then pull it diagonally up, okay? All the way down, then pull it up. Just the handle. Keep your left hand, there you go. Okay, so that will make it look right. If you do, we want to look like basically almost like a big circle with the saber. Okay, so we want that look. And if you start trying to touch it and you start trying to pull it across and move your hands down, it won't be circling looking. Okay. What we want is the handle making a big circle, and the tip is kind of tucked in. It's like a 90-degree angle here. So be careful not to let the tip get away from you, right? And so I think people are doing that now, right? So good, good. All right. Okay. So any questions on the last? What is this? The 4th week, maybe? Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I have a question.
Yeah.
So you've circled and you come together like there,
Yeah.
and the blade is kind of pointing upwards.
Yes.
And then you come around.
Yes. Yes.
Is the blade pointing sort of backwards or sideways, or which way is the blade pointing?
Yeah, the tip points up. The edge, just make your hand kind of, I would say it points out, okay, from in the direction of your arm, okay?
Okay.
So don't tilt, there's no reason to tilt it in or tilt it out, just kind of straight. Yeah.
So it's, so it's more or less, well, I'm turned as well. So if I turn, probably more way at an 45.
So when we circle it and we're coming down, we're turning, maybe we're almost square at this point, okay?
Oh.
And then we turn some more, and then we push, okay? So relative to your body, it just points to the left, basically, okay? your body's turning, so it's going through that angle, but relative to your body, it's just sort of flat to your point of your body.
Could you take us through sort of the body turning and also the gaze during that circle?
Okay. Okay, I would say this. From here, turn left and looking to the left. Hands go up. I don't think we need to look up. Okay, so just keep looking to the cornery direction, and then when it's coming down, start to turn back. And I would say just basically look in the direction of your body, and then turn. And now you're looking to the corner and step and push. Okay. Sometimes I would say often maybe when the blade goes up, we sort of look up. Okay, that doesn't mean tilt. I don't think tilt your head up, but you could follow, because often this is a kind of a parry. Okay, this circle up is how we parry.
Yeah.
So you want to look at the connection. You're touching their blade here, so you want to be able to sort of see it. So I would say, yeah. So when you make your circle, you could look up and then just come back to level. What, coming down, I don't think you're doing anything. Coming up is pairing up.
Mike?
Yeah.
Is that circle along the diagonal plane?
Basically, so basically it's a diagonal circle, but you turn left and you start it, but you're turning back. I would say going up, you're turning left, and then you're turning back with it coming down, and so you're turning to the right.
Okay,
And
thank you.
so it's the plane is turning, but when you start it, I feel it's a diagonal circle.
Okay, thank you.
But it's changing the whole time. So the plane is turning the whole time.
Right. Okay.
Actually,
Okay, on your own, do it. Yes, Alan?
can you just do it once with all the way through without talking, just sort of smoothly?
Okay, facing away or facing you?
Facing us.
Facing you. Okay.
Okay, thank you. That helped.
Okay. Okay. All right, so any questions, or else we'll go on?
I'm sorry, one more question.
Yeah.
So it looked to me, when you went from you standing on one leg,
Yeah.
and come down here, it seems as if there's an out sort of
Right.
movement forward before it's to the side. Is that right?
Yes. We're doing a. This is basically feeling like pushing.
Okay.
So we go like this, and then we want when we sit. So we're open here, arms. We bring them together, but we also sit and go forward. And so at that point, you could bend them. I don't think I want you to bend. I don't want you to bring it in right, like exactly like here, and then step. I think here and step into it, and then push it forward with you getting ready to step with your left foot. Push it and then to the side. I want you to push forward and to the side. So that's just like pushing somebody to the side, pushing something to the side. Okay? With two hands. Now as far as you can, so watch. So we push forward and then so we can go about 45 degrees with two hands. I wanted to go to 90 degrees. So you have to let go, okay? To make the saber point forward. Okay, but use two hands to point it to the corner and then finish an opening to the straight direction. And your arm is just there with it. Okay, so your left arm's finished after half of that push. And then bring it in and bring your left hand across and then thrust out. Okay, and feel exploding. Push out, okay? Both arms pushing out and bend your knee. Straighten your back leg. So your back foot and both arms pushing out. Yeah, that's good. Exploding. There you go.
Could you show that to us facing us? Just that move? Thank you.
Okay. Okay then? Yeah, that's a good idea. Alan is going through it. Keep doing it, Alan. So from the beginning, you guys do it, and I'll watch all of you, and you continue, Alan.
I think I'm ending up on the wrong foot somewhere. But you can't see my feet, so I can't I can't get aim the camera quite right.
Okay, well, do it, and I'll see, I guess. Or you can stop, get to where you think you're wrong, and I'll take a look. On your own. That's right, though.
When I'm thrusting forward, which foot is forward?
You're right. The left foot. It's reversed. The left foot in front, and the right
Okay.
arm. That's right.
All
And then
right.
we stay on the left foot and don't open it. It stays pointed straight, and we turn and turn back. Okay.
Okay, so I had it right, but got confused.
Yeah, you had it right.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, stop. Okay, so I want you to be careful about this. From this direction, after we come down and we're going to push out, I want you to push forward to the side, and now it's kind of level. I don't want you to, usually in the sword, we go like this and we bring it down by our hip, and then we thrust out with it, okay, in the sword. But in the saber, for this first one, we're not going to do that. We're going to bring it level. Then I want you to maybe make a little circle so it comes back a little bit more. So coming out, it points straight, all right? But maybe a little bit back more, and then try to keep it high, okay? Don't go down to your hip. Keep it kind of level. So like Fair Lady works shuttles. How do we Fair Lady work shuttles? We don't go like this and scoop it back up. So we go like this and turn it over, keep it chest high, okay? So keep this one chest high. I'll revise it and say, it doesn't have to be chest high probably, just middle of your body high is enough, okay? But don't bring it down to your hip, okay? And this, I want you to have this feeling, make a little circle. So I'll do it this direction. Bring it to the side and then bring it in and then out. So the sword stays kind of level, all right? Pretty level. And sort of like Fair Lady, okay? In the hand form. Need to watch them if you can. Okay. Susan, remember when you go up, don't try to get on the blade at that point. Get on your just on your wrist. Then come down together. Then just pull the blade across your hand, across your palm. Okay, I want you to have this feeling for the push. Some of us are going to have it. I want it to go like this and down, and then bring it up right in front of your body. And when you go forward and bend your knee, you feel push out, okay? So don't bring it up like this and already away from you, okay? Bring it in, keep it close to you, push out. Good. Good. All right. Okay, any other questions? Well, okay, then we'll go on and we'll finish this line. This is the third line, is it, Nancy? What line is this? 2? Oh, okay. We'll finish line 2 and then we'll do line 3. All right, so the last part about line 2 then is after you push, we're going to take 2 steps. Okay, thank you. Half step, step back, and with shifting back, bring the saber back, bring your foot in, oops, left foot in, step back out, push. Okay, so step up, take 2 steps back, 1, well, 2, I guess, push. You take 2 steps and push. So again, again, 2 steps. 1 forward, 1 back, bring the saber back, bring your foot in, step, push. Okay, step up, step back, bring the saber back and your foot back, step out, push.
So with the first step, the sort of half step, which direction is your foot in? Is it set to the corner?
I would say I would not really worry about it very much. Your right foot is pointing to the corner. Yeah. You just need to bring it forward. So it points kind of forward to the corner, okay? And then step back and it points straight. Bring your foot in, step wide enough for a bow stance. Whatever is comfortable. It's only a transition step.
So I've got a question. When you're going to do the second push, and do you plant your left foot first, or do you sort of push as you're planting?
Yes, no, you have to step first.
Okay.
So when we're going to step, we go 1, 2, step, push. So you push with the shifting. You have to have your foot on the ground first.
Okay, thank you.
That's general, in general for the hand form also, but especially for the weapons, we need to get our both feet on the ground, and usually both rooted before we start pulling on the saber or pushing it or whatever. Okay, so for the weapons, you need 2 feet on the ground. Good.
Hey, Mike, could I see
All right,
you
so this is
do?
very easy.
Could I see you do this whole? Well, I was thinking, can I see you do from here into that push and then these pushes, so I can just pull them together?
Right, this is the calling for this one. It's Ichi Yang, right? So from here, this is Ichi, right? Ichi, push, Yang.
One more time.
Ichi, Yang.
So when we come back, so we've pushed out. So when we take all these steps, we're not doing anything until we bring our foot in, we bring I'm trying to get this distance. Like, when does this change? It only seems to change at the, when you bring your other foot in and then when you go out again.
It changes with your shifting. So you go forward and you step back. With shifting back, bring it back.
Okay.
Shift before you bring your foot.
Right.
You shift and bring your foot. It's already back at that point.
Right, but it doesn't.
Put it back out.
Right. It doesn't come back earlier than that.
Right. No.
Okay.
Right.
I just wanted to make sure. I didn't have any clue of how I was doing it and, you know, how I needed to do it. So it just stays there until you're here.
Yes, that's right. That's good.
Great. Great. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, put these two together. Ichi yang. So from thrusting forward, big circle, turn, step. That's Ichi. Yang. Half step, step back, bring the saber back, step, push.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so that's very simple, right? That's pretty simple. So we'll go on to the next line. How do you say it, Nancy?
走路有盘两开战，
Zo
走
yo, isn't it? Isn't that a Y? Okay. Zogu yo. Okay. Look left, gaze left, look right, something like that.
looking leftward, gazing right, the two components spread.
Two components spread. Okay. So I'll show you this direction. This direction. We're going to shift back and turn, and when we turn, we're going to pick up the saber to be a little bit higher than our top of our head. Then you're going to shift to the left and step, shoulder width, and then I'm going to stand up and I'm going to chop to the right side. My right foot points forward. When I step up, it's not usual for our standing on one leg. Our knee is going to point forward too, okay? Instead of 45 degrees. They're both going to point forward. And the chopping is going to look like this. You're holding the saber basically like this. I want you to pull forward and down a little bit, to the straight direction. Okay, and then down, and then let the saber go, then chop. Okay, at the end, your arm should be straight, the saber should be straight. Can you see? Can you see? All right. So from here, forward and down, and keep it kind of flat, and then pull up on the handle and flip the saber out, chop. Uh-oh. That's why I'm outside, so I'm not hitting anything, okay? Down a little bit, up. Okay, that's our chopping. Okay, that's how we do chopping with the weapons. Okay, you might think this looks like chopping, but it's not really. Okay, that's not really chopping. That would just be like opening feeling. Okay, so chop is down, up. Okay, and the up on your hand makes the tip go down because the center of mass of the saber is like here. So when you pull, you know, it rotates. If you pull on the handle, it should want to rotate around the center. You do use a little bit of your wrist to do it, though. I mean, some of your arm, okay, and your wrist muscles or whatever, a little bit. Okay, so now I'm not moving my hand. I'm just using my arm. But when I put my arm with it, okay, pull up and then grab the saber hard. when you're doing this, it can be kind of loose. Grab it right at the end and make it straight. Okay, so that's another part of the how to get that kind of energy into it. Okay, loosely making it flip around, grab it, chop. You know, it makes the energy finish. Okay, so I want you to come down. You want to end up here. All right, level like this. I want you to bring it down lower than that, a little bit, and then back up, okay? So for our chopping, we go past the line that we're gonna end on and come back to the line, okay? So that gives a little whippiness, whippy. Okay. Shoot, lower and back up. That, okay. Yeah, good. Judy, are you there? There you go. Okay, I thought maybe you were frozen. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's try it. That's the hard part. Let's do the footwork. The footwork is your point at the corner in a bow stance. Okay. You're going to shift back, turn your foot straight, your left foot straight, shift to the left, keep your knee bent, shoulder width apart, and then stand up on your right leg and bring up your left knee. And point straight, good. So, boom, stand up. And that's the time, when you stand up, that's the time you chop. Okay, so let's do the footwork again. So, back and turn, shift left and step, stand up on one leg. Okay. Okay, with the sword, with the saber, back and turn. Turn is when you lift it up. Okay. Then shift left and step. And with standing up, chop to the side. Now, your arms are not 180 degrees probably. You want your, they're almost feel like 180 degrees. But you want your right arm to point and the saber to point to the straight direction. And your chest should point forward. So you have to kind of open your, you know, we don't want to stick our chest out too much. So maybe the left side has to give a little bit to keep your chest sinking feeling. So the left side maybe is not totally straight. It's closed a little bit just to keep your chest from sticking out. Okay. So here, this is not like 180 degrees. Here's 180. That's okay. So we need to try to keep the body shape, but make the sword point straight. Kicking, you know, I would say if my body's straight, they're both not straight. They're both in, but we need the saber to be straight. So fudge a little bit. Okay. Okay. And yeah, so the right hand is chopping. The left hand is just coming down. Okay. And maybe you could feel like it's like when you kick, they just go up and down. It just comes down. Okay. It's not doing anything as far as I know. Okay.
Could you show us, just demonstrate it a couple times?
Okay. From here, back, turn, step, chop. Back, turn, step, chop. Okay.
Thank you.
So this is kind of simple too. The hard part for this one is it's a different kind of stance, different standing on one leg. Okay, so instead of the normal, where I feel very comfortable doing that, pretty comfortable, this is a twisted kind of feeling. So it's a little bit weird. But anyway, kind of simple. Is this the whole line? Oh, good. All right.
So,
Yeah.
so I guess my question for you is, I think I'm doing it one way and I'm not at all sure it's correct. I sort of start to pull it this way and then I chop as I stand up. Like,
You do it all together.
so I should not be starting this arc as I'm coming. I'm just aware that my timing may not be, let's see, how is this? Now I've forgotten where we were. We're here, right? And we come over. And then I think what happens to me is as soon as I'm centered, my right hand starts to come out a little bit. And then when it starts to come down, I go up and chop. But it's actually starting to move a little bit before, and I'm just not sure if I should be doing that or not.
So I would count it like this. 1, back and turn. 2, step. 3, stand up and chop.
Okay.
So yeah, I wouldn't start chopping before you're standing up. The energy, you get energy from standing up from your legs. So put that into your pulling, you know.
Yeah, that's why I get it started a little right before, so that the chop is as I stand up. But it's only a second or so. I don't know. I'll play with it both ways and see if I can make the other one work.
You can play with it. You can look at the video, coordinate this with Rita, and then let me know which is she's in charge of coordination of that kind of thing.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll do that.
This is the line.
That's the whole line? Oh. Well, yes?
Stupid question, but I keep forgetting. When you chop, are you looking down or are you still looking forwards?
Okay, so when you stand up, you're looking forward.
Yeah.
When you chop, look to the right. Look
Yeah.
to the right and chop. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. There.
So on your own then, from here, from thrust. Okay. Then I'll do it one time with you, and then you can do it on your own. Ichi, yang, yang. You can call it Nancy. Yogu,
Zogu Yopan,
Yopan.
Liang Kai Chan.
Sorry, another question. I just realized. So because our knee is straight
Yes.
forward, how are we protecting our other knee, or aren't we?
Well, you know, I've said this before. Maybe Nancy said it too. When you stand on one leg, you don't want to be in this shape. Actually, you want to be in this shape. Okay. See how it's tucked in?
Yes.
And it's pointed at your knee. It's basically your soul is pointed at your knee.
Yes.
So what I mean by that is, if I just pulled it in, it's hard to see. If I just lifted it and just had it like tip point down, but
yes,
it tilts in. See?
yes, and
Okay.
some of us can do that better than others. However, I just want to aim the sole. I'm used to aiming the sole, even though I can't quite get there, at my knee. But right. In this particular case, my knee is going forward. So I'll keep my knee forward and still aim the sole, or do I not do that?
I would say, probably, you know, I don't think I've ever heard this question before. I would say, make the same shape with your leg. It's just a leg shape. This is a shape kind of like this. When you make a ward off, the ward off shape, it isn't just hugging the tree. It's also, well, hugging the tree is hugging the tree. But when we make ward off, it actually is turned a little bit. It's palm up, right? It's a little bit, because you could be hugging the tree this way, or that's as far as it can go up a little bit. It can go down.
Yeah.
So we go up, but not too much up, right? So here, just bent in and pointed down is not active enough. It's like it's twisted a little bit, just to take, you know, just to finish it, kind of.
Okay.
Okay, so this
So
is
try.
the bending of your knee, more like this, instead of pointing straight down. Okay, it bends in. So I would still make that shape. It's not really any of them. We might say, but they're kind of protecting your knee. Maybe it's not really for the reason is it, but it's just a what would you call it? When you collapse something, we collapse it a certain way, kind of.
Okay. Thank you.
The next one's hard though, right? So maybe we can't do it. It's a new line too, but we'll probably have to put it off. All right, so let's while we can, let's practice from the beginning a couple times, and then see if you have any more questions. And maybe that's it, because we don't have enough time to do the next one. All right, so prepare. You watching me. Opening. 7 stars. Ride the tiger. Wielding saber form. Push. Stand up. Step. Push to the side. Thrust. Ichi. Yang. So, Kua. Yopan. Something. How do you say it?
Liang Kai Jan.
Yan Kai Jan.
Liang Kai Jan.
Liang Kai Jan. So, look left, gaze right, and
The 2 components spread.
chop the thing in half, basically. Okay, the two parts spread apart. Okay, so that's the chopping part. How do you do it with the timing though? I don't know how it goes with the timing.
Go do it.
Okay, so let me do it from here. This
Left foot
is the
forward.
second one.
Left foot forward.
Oh yeah. Okay, the second one here. All right.
So Gu. Yopan. Liang Kai Jan.
So chopping with the Lian Kai Jan. I guess that makes sense. Okay, again, I'll watch you do it. Can you call it, Nancy?
Mm-hmm.
In Chinese, I guess.
So Gu.
Oh, wait, from the beginning.
Oh, from the beginning? Oh, okay, sorry.
Start again.
Okay. Prepare. Qi Xing. 跨湖教导师藤挪闪展义气扬奏固右盘亮开展
No, start.
Oh.
Again. You had a little rest there. So again.
All right, prepare. 起身跨湖教导师藤挪闪展义气扬奏固右盘亮开展
Okay. You stand up, try, if you can, try to get your knee at least level. Higher if you're younger, I guess.
So, Mike, I have missed doing it with the Chinese.
Yeah.
So if you could do it while I listen and watch, so that because I'm finishing before the end. So clearly I'm not segmenting it right.
Okay. Does anybody notice Master Yang? His videos, demos are online on YouTube now. And does he do the calling with this one? When he does the Saber call, does it have the
You
calling?
should.
So anyway,
Oh,
take
I
a
could
look.
just do that, I guess.
Well, we can
I
do
don't
it.
want to.
I'm just saying that I know his video is there. I don't know if the calling is there or not.
Move the shark out of the way. Okay, prepare. 起身，画弧，教导师，腾，挪，闪，展，一起，让，走过，右盘，两开展。
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody? Any questions? Anybody? Okay, we're all keeping up. We lost one person this week. I think he missed a couple of weeks of. He couldn't get his internet going or something. That's unfortunate. And so then he thought he was too far behind, even though we're going very, very slow. So, so stick with it. And I think we only have like how many more, Nancy? Four more.
10 more lines.
What? Oh, more. Oh, yeah. I was thinking it was 7 lines. It's 13 lines. Oh, well. Okay, so we'll finish here then. I thought we were halfway done. Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Weekend. Announcements, Nancy? Who's doing the, do you want to know who's doing the practice tomorrow?
Oh, I found out it's Ed.
Yeah. Oh, great. Okay,
Thank you, Mike.
everyone. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye, Rita.